Alright, so got everything unpacked, and this is just what I take generally. So I got my Helinox chair, which I know everyone goes, they're expensive, but I had that for like, I don't know, 5 years I reckon, and I've used it more times than I can remember, and it's still as good today as when I bought it. It's sturdy, it does the job, you know. I've got mates who've bought those you know, $30 ones from Aldi or the knockoffs that they've gone through 2 or 3 already, and in, you know, the space of a couple of years they just don't last. So I think they might be Aussie made, I'm not sure, but if you want something that, you know, buy once and not have to worry about it, Helinox. I can't recommend it anymore. So this is my Vango tent. That's a 2-man tent, and I've had this, so it's the Vango Blade 200, and I've had this for probably about 7 years, I think. And I think it's great. It's a one-pole design, so there's just one pole that goes through the center, and that's it. So that's why I can get everything into that bag. It didn't cost a lot. I think, I don't know, $250 maybe from, I think, Wild Earth or whatever. And it's waterproof. It's great. The only thing I'm going to do different is this summer, is I'm going to get a 3-person tent, because the ventilation isn't great in this, so it's really warm in summer, and I want to get a bigger tent with doors on either side so I can get cross ventilation. That's the only downside. But in winter, this tent is awesome. It keeps you warm. I love it. So I use a D&D. This is a D&D tarp / hammock, and I use that as my ground sheet. I can also use it if I'm, you know, if I'm stuck. I can hook something up on the bike and sleep under that if I needed to, if something went terribly wrong. And then basically, you know, I have Kindle to read, my knife in case I get attacked by a fucking drop bear, water, phone chargers, cooking gear, some drinks. I do have some other food, carbonara and that, which we'll eat a bit later for dinner. I'll cook it up. In terms of the gear that I take, so today I'm just using this is my summer sleeping bag, but I've got one of those like emergency bivvies, so I'll probably use that later because it might get a bit cold tonight, and that'll bring the temperature up. And then I've got this bad boy here, which is a Cedar Summit Matte Ultralight. I find it noisy, but it's very warm and very comfortable, so I bring it, I deal with it. And as you can see inside, I can fit, well, there's usually 2 of us in here, but I can fit everything in here I need. Put all my gear in here, all that. It's got, I think it's got a couple of pockets down there and there. It's got a hook thing for hanging stuff up. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. There's no holes, no rips. I've taken it everywhere. So Vango has good brand, I reckon. And they're not like super expensive. So that's basically me done for the day. Yeah, have a read, have a few drinks, might get a fire going, I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm undecided. Maybe. There's plenty of wood, everything's dry, I could crack on up pretty easy, but I don't know if I really want to just yet. Yeah, so this is where I'm camping, some joint out at Lerderderg, or whatever you call it, in Victoria. So this track is a dead end, so I'm hoping there'll be no... I've stayed here a few times, and no one ever comes down here. Obviously people have been finding it, because it used to just be one little spot, and now it's been spread out as people have cut down trees and shit. So more people have discovered it, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I don't think anyone's going to come down here tonight anyway, so that'll be good. I have the place to myself. Just sit back, chill, and yeah, it should be really good. The DR's done awesome today, as expected. So yeah, I reckon have a bourbon, man. I'm thirsty. Need to rehydrate, eh? So yeah, that's it for me for now. All right, catches.